Are you serious?
We're serious.
Wow.
My check now.
It's on.
My check.
That is horrible. I've been sitting here running.
Why?
There is no way I've been on here for 5 minutes running my mouth. For real?
Get me too.
Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, disregard everything I just said for the last 5. Oh, wow. I mean, I've been over here getting it in. You couldn't tell me I didn't have a cold introduction that nobody can hear. Wow. So everybody been watching me like this for 5 minutes?
Bye-bye. Yes. Speak up, Ramon.
Wow. My apologies. So tell Lolly Dolly everybody, Ramonepreston and the Ramonepreston Show and the squad, they're alive and we can hear them finally. I just took like the first 5 minutes to basically, what do you call it? Speak in Braille or something? Like, what do they call it? Like mime, yeah. Like I just talked mime for 5 minutes. So anyway, for those of you that stayed on while we worked out that audio glitch, thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much for disregarding some of my antics and some of my goof-offs. I am aware that I can have some extra energy and that I can kind of, go off a little bit and be goofy. But hey, I want you to understand my heart is in the right place. I love you. I love our community. I love our people. And when I'm not goofing off, when I'm not being extra, I'm actually sharing valuable content to help people start, structure, and scale their businesses and to really help people get their finances to the next level. So for those of you that are on right now and you can hear me clearly, thank you so much for your patience and thank you for being a part of today's show. Just in case you don't know, my name is Ramonepreston. Of course, I'm the President and CEO of Ramonepreston Enterprises. It is a holding company and business conglomerate that I have, and I use it to manage it and to operate all of the businesses, the divisions, and the brands, and even ministries that are under my leadership and that I have responsibility for. But more specifically, we provide coaching, we provide consulting, and we provide training to individuals and entrepreneurs, even to for-profit and nonprofit organizations, particularly in the area of business startup, business structuring, financial scaling, real estate investing, financial systems, tax strategies. There are a few specialized areas that my team and I provide coaching, consulting, and training for in multiple ways. So whether it's through our one-year business coaching program that we have, which is an extraordinary program, by the way, whether it's through our consulting division or our online training division, we make sure that we bring information that is relevant and that is valuable, that can actually help you succeed in your goal to have financial freedom. So welcome to the Ramonepreston Show. I'm your host. Every Monday through Friday, we show up here to share valuable information with you that you can use to properly start, structure, and scale your businesses, your ministries, your income streams, your wealth building dreams. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I have a very, very, very awesome conversation that I want to have with you today. And I'm saying conversation because I really want your feedback. I want you to engage. I love our community, especially our YouTube community. So many of you engage us. We have over 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm so grateful for all 5,000 plus subscribers because so many of you and the tens of thousands of others who don't even subscribe, but they regularly visit our channel on YouTube to learn about holding companies, to learn about business, to learn about financial strategies, to learn about tax strategies, to learn about cash flow, getting the bag, income, real estate investing, so many things that we share and we provide value on. So anyway, thank all of you. Could you please put in the comments what city you're watching us from? Can you do that for me? I want to know what city you're watching us from. I love to engage our community and to know that you're watching us and you're getting something from what you're watching. I don't want it to be something that you're just watching and you ain't getting nothing from us, okay? So today I want to talk about the money matrix. This is actually a remixed version of what I'm going to be talking about Saturday. So this upcoming Saturday, we have a business coaching mastermind that we're hosting right here in our headquarters, 12 o'clock to 4 o'clock this upcoming Saturday. What's that? August the 21st? 8/21, August the 21st, this Saturday from 12 to 4 p.m. We're going to be sharing with you a lot of important information in our business coaching mastermind. Now, you have a few options. If you're not a part of our coaching program, you can still attend this business coaching mastermind. Do we have the link in the description today? I think the link is in there. There's a link in this in the description of this video. You will see the link, and it may be even in the comments, but there's a link to our August 21st business coaching mastermind. You can attend virtually for $29.99. And I guarantee you, just with the workbook alone, if you just took the workbook and downloaded it to your computer, that we're going to give you access to. The workbook alone is worth $30 just to walk you through some of the most important aspects of your life, your business, your finances, and what you need to do to really move forward. But anyway, you can join us virtually for $29.99. You get access to the live virtual mastermind, and we're going to be in person, so we'll be streaming it live during the event. For those of you that are a part of our coaching program, you get access free. So you can attend virtually or you can attend in person. It's up to you, especially if you're already a part of our business coaching program. And guess what? If you join our business coaching program between now and Saturday, you're going to get free access to it. So you can save yourself $30 and just join our one-year business coaching program and get access to the mastermind and quarterly masterminds for an entire year, along with so many other benefits, workshops, one-on-one coaching sessions, weekly coaching calls, and our online training program. We have just packed our one-year coaching program with so much training, so much support, so much value, so much information. There is absolutely no way you can be a part of a program like we have for 1 year and nothing changes in your business and finances. Like we were consulting someone yesterday, and during the consultation, we just looked at one strategy, and that one strategy would have shifted or will shift that individual's finances by almost $13,000 for a year. So basically, I was showing them, if you don't do nothing but that one thing, just that one thing that you just got from me, if you just do that one thing, it's going to bring almost 13,000. No, was it 14,000? Over 14,000. This one thing will bring over $14,000 back into your pockets from one strategy. Now that's worth being a part of a one-year business coaching program. So let's talk about the money matrix. Hopefully you've already put the city that you're watching from in the comments. I want to know what city you're watching from. And the world wants to know. We have a lot of people. All right, we got a few people on YouTube already. Alexia, she says, I'm from Peru and I'm watching you. Well, hey, Alexia, how you doing? We got Mr. 21 from Sri Lanka. How you doing, Mr. 2121? We got somebody else from Sri Lanka. Marcos is from Portugal, and he's watching your boy. Marcos, what's happening, Marcos? Welcome to the Ramonepreston Show. We got Jeter from Nepal. We got, I can't pronounce the name, but from Colombo. We got Victor from Brazil. We got Brock from Algeria. We got Vietnam, Brazil, Bolivia. Got a whole lot of people on here from other countries. We got Morocco in the house. Nepal is in the house. Egypt. Egypt. Egypt is in the house. Shout out to our family in Egypt. Listen, Lagos, Nigeria, Malaysia. Let me tell you, I love all y'all. I love every one of you. We are family. I got all my brothers and sisters on the Ramonepreston show with me. We are family. Come on, everybody. See. Hey, hey, hey. I can't hear nobody. Maria said, very good system to earn money. I love this tutorial with this good proposal. Thank you, Maria Rodriguez. I appreciate you, girl. I love all of you. Rio de Janeiro. Uh-oh, we got Vaughn. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow. Trustworthy. Buckhead, ATL is in the house. So how many of you have ever heard of the term, the money matrix? You probably haven't heard of it. One reason why you may have not heard of it, Marcus Dames, I see you, boss. The money matrix. I'm going to be talking about this thing called the money matrix. I don't want to show you any of my slides that I'm going to be using this Saturday for our business coaching mastermind, but just know, if you have not signed up for my business coaching mastermind this Saturday, you're going to miss an amazing opportunity to learn a lot of things from your boy who's already succeeded in business, who is continuing to succeed in business, and I did it from scratch. I can't even say I started from the bottom. I started from below the bottom, but I have worked hard. I have studied. I have self-learned. I have developed my skills, my capabilities. I have increased substantially my information, and I packaged all of what I have developed in all of my years of being an entrepreneur. I packaged it in all of the training, all of the coaching and consulting that I provide. So there's nothing that I know that I do not share with my people. Now, of course, I can't share everything on the show. I only have 1 hour a day, 5 days a week to share, but that's a lot. I was just talking to someone last week and they were talking about starting a show, and you know what they said? Oh, I might start a show and my show may be once every other week. Once every other week. And then I said, huh? And they was like, well, maybe once every week. And I'm thinking, I'm showing up 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, to give my people game, because we're in a noisy world. So anyway, I just want to share a little bit with you about a concept that I have put together because it makes sense to me as an entrepreneur. And I'm giving you a different version of what I'm going to be talking about Saturday. But for the purpose of today's show, we're going to call this concept the money matrix. Okay, we're going to call this concept the money matrix. The money matrix. I want you to write that down. Now, whenever you see the word matrix, it is actually okay to think about something that has 3 parts to it. All right? So if you're taking notes, I want you to write down the word or the phrase, the money matrix. Okay? I want you to write that down. Because when you think about the money matrix, I want you to think about 3 important things that make up the money matrix. So the money matrix is kind of like I use this word respectfully just to kind of help explain my point. The money matrix is kind of like the trinity for your business. It's kind of like the 3 things that you have to have operating in your business or even in your life if you want to see more money flow to your life. So I know we're not in a physical classroom together, but by a show of hands, as a matter of fact, some of you could put your hands in the comments, right? If we were on a live Zoom, you could actually raise your hand. So some of you, by a show of hands, how many of you could use more money? How many of you could use more money? And the next question would be, if you could use more money, how much money do you think you could actually put yourself in a position to receive between now and the end of the year? Do you have a certain dollar amount you think you could actually receive between now and the end of the year? So let's just say all you have is September, October, November, and December. Let's just say you have 4 more months, because you're going to take the next few weeks of this month and you're going to work out your money matrix. If you could put yourself in a position to make a certain amount of money, what is that dollar amount between now and the end of the year for September, October, November, and December? Let me know what that number is. What happened? Oh, you said a lot. My CMO said a lot. So let's just say between September and December, you want to make $40,000. That would be what? $10,000 a month. September, October, November, December. So we've already established the fact that, okay, I could use more money. I ask you by a show of hands, how many of you could use more money? How many of you would like to make more money? All right. So the next question is, how much money is more money between September and December? If you had to put a dollar amount to it, what would that dollar amount be? So let's just say hypothetically that dollar amount is $10,000 a month for the next 4 months. So that would be $40,000 you need to make, or you want to make, between September 1st and December 31st. Now, although there are so many questions that I can ask and so many concepts I can share with you, I just want to use the money matrix to help you understand how it actually works. So here are the 3 things that make up the money matrix. I want you to write these 3 things down. Okay? So you have, number 1, you have structure. Can you write that word down? Structure. Number 2, you have marketing. I'm writing it down with you. And sometimes I just like to write it down to see how easy is it for somebody to follow me when I'm talking. Because if I can teach it and write it down at the same time, there's no reason why you shouldn't take notes and write down what I'm sharing with you. And number 3 is sales. So these are kind of like the 3 components that make up the money matrix. So this money matrix is another version of what I'm going to be talking about this Saturday, but I'm at least giving you enough so that you can understand how powerful this concept is. Because most people want to make more money. Can we all agree on that? Most of us, if not all of us, either want more money or need more money. I'm both. I want more and I need more. Matter of fact, I'm 3. I want more, I need more, and I gotta have more. So most of us can admit and agree that yes, we want more money, we need more money, we gotta have more money. All right, now the next question should be, how much more money do I want to see? Do I want to make? Do I want to put myself in a position to receive between September and December, just for the rest of this year? Now, I know some of you are going to be wild and say, you know what, I want $20 million between September and December. Well, can you put yourself in a position to make $20 million? You don't really know that. Can you put yourself in a position to make $2,000? Of course you should. Can you put yourself in a position to make $12,000? So I'm not going to tell you to be realistic, because I don't want you to be realistic when it comes to you believing how much money you can make. But when you think of what position you need to put yourself in and the things you need to do, that's going to help you flesh out a number that's relative to what you can actually get done. So yes, I might be unreasonable. I might be like over the top. I might exaggerate in my mind that by December the 31st, I want $10 million, which is actually the number I have on my goal list. I want $10 million by December 31st. That might be unrealistic. That might be unreasonable. That might be ridiculously exaggerated. But guess what? I know at least I have the mindset for it. But today, I also know that based on the certain things that I know I can show up and do every day, even if I don't hit 10 million, I'm putting myself in a position to hit 1 million. I'm putting myself in a position to get 500,000. I'm putting myself in a position to get 1.3 million. So I know there are certain things that I probably will be able to reach as long as I keep building on certain principles and concepts. So when you think about that number, I just gave you an example of 40 grand. So you need $10,000 in September, 10,000 in October, 10,000 in November, 10,000 in December. Some of you may say, you know what? I'll be pretty good if I could just get $10,000 in the next 4 months in addition to what I'm making, or 15,000, or between what you're making now and what you would like to make, it may be a total of 40,000. Whatever the case is, look at the money matrix, because these are 3 things that you have to have locked into your life and definitely locked into your business. So the money matrix suggests, it is a concept that suggests, in order for you to make more money, these are the 3 things you need. You need structure, you need marketing, and you need sales. Okay? So let's look at structure. What do you mean by structure? Well, some of you, in order for you to be able to make more money, especially the dollar amount that you anticipate to make, you're going to have to restructure not just your business, but you're going to have to restructure your financial plans. You're going to have to restructure your financial plans, okay? So you could be on a salary. It's just like you. If you're on a salary, you already know there's a certain dollar amount you're going to make every 30 days, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, if you use that dollar amount and say, okay, for the next 4 months, here's what I'm going to make. In September, I'm going to make this. In October, I'm going to make this. Mm-hmm. In November, I'm going to make this. In December, I'm going to make that. If you put that total number together that you know you're going to make, if nothing changes, then you put that number against what do you actually need in order to be comfortable by December 31st. So what if that number is $26,000 more than what you're going to get in the next 4 months? Mm-hmm. Now you're able to take that $26,000 and divide it by 4 months and say, you know what? If I get what I know I'm going to get for the next 4 months, and I get an extra $26,000 with that, I divide that $26,000 by 4. That means I need an extra $6,500 or whatever that dollar amount is, September, October, November, December, so I can end this year good. That's simply how you do it. But this is the structure aspect of your money matrix. Most people try to market themselves, start YouTube channels, start vlogging and blogging, and start doing like daily memes and what is it? You drop posts on social media, TikToks. You're marketing, and some of you are even trying to sell. You calling people, you sending links out to people, you dropping your cards on people's windshields. But the reason why you don't see any increase in money with your marketing and or with your sales is why? You missing the other part of the matrix. You're missing the structure. Because the structure part of your money matrix requires you to actually have a plan and numbers to match that plan to know exactly what is the dollar amount you want to reach. Because if you keep saying, oh, I just want $1 million, yeah, but you ain't never getting it. You ain't never getting it. So it's unrealistic. So you have to become more realistic in what dollar amount you know. And I say realistic, not from the perspective that you want to suffocate the fact that you want $1 million. Because like I just told you, in my goals, I have goals for this year. I have my goals in my phone right here. And one of my personal goals, one of my business goals for 2021 is to generate $10 million in my organizational revenue. To generate $10 million this year. But guess what? At least I have the goal. But now when I come back to today and I start putting a plan together, I realize that, oh wow, something extraordinary has to happen in order for me to hit 10 million by December 31st. But can I hit 1 million? And if I could hit 1 million and put myself in a position, what is that dollar amount every month from September to December that I got to hit? And what is the difference between what I'm already making? Like some of y'all work on a job, you make $20,000 a year. You make $30,000 a year. You make $40,000 a year. And the only difference between what you make in a year and what can set you up to be financially free may be $32,000 in a year. And instead of you approaching your plan with that in mind, knowing that, okay, I'm already going to make 40 grand this year if nothing changes. So all I really need is $30,000 more. So how can I build an infrastructure with my job, not leave my job, but with my job that can actually net me an extra $30,000? So all of us that work in my company are on salary, right? We all get a salary, but we also have a structure. We have a financial infrastructure built through this thing called commission, that as long as we keep making new sales, we keep creating what? New money. So now if we have a salary and we look at the salary and say, man, I ain't gonna be able to do what I want to do this year on this salary. I need like $30,000 more in order to do what I want to do this year. I need like 40 more grand. I need like 50 more grand. Well, I'm building that infrastructure out for the other 40, not by trying to go find a job that's going to pay me my money plus 40 more, but creating an infrastructure that I can build out to say, you know what? Some of you work on a job, you ain't never been over there on the sales department. You need to go over there and say, hey, do y'all have training? Because I'm over here on the West Wing working for the company, but I want to learn how to sell. But that's one of the matrices. So let's think about the structure. How many of y'all agree with me on that? You need structure. Now, if you are an entrepreneur, meaning that you full-time in business, then you don't have a job. You might not have stability in your business, meaning that your business may not be able to pay you a certain amount consistently every 2 weeks, every week, or every month, okay? However, you got to build a structure around your products and services. And you have to see where you can find new money within the component of the matrix of your structure. I say this to people all the time. If you own 100% of a business that's making $10, but you can sell a portion of your business or merge your business with someone or sell the whole business and start doing something else to own 10% of a whole lot or to get 20% of a whole lot is better than having 100% of nothing. But you don't think about this if you are not in that money matrix. I never watched the movie Matrix, but it just seemed like every time somebody used to talk about the Matrix, they was either talking about like, are you taking the red pill or the blue pill? And then they would always do this like this move like, oh, you in the Matrix. But I understand what that move is. There's a symbol. This symbol is like a matrix symbol. It's like this. It's like an 8. It's like an infinity symbol. It's because it's ever turning. It's never stopping. It's an infinity. So it's kind of like the matrix of our finances or the matrix of our businesses. You want to create a structure that it just continues to create new flows. So you don't have to stop, like you dancing and pop locking. You know what I mean? You like you like stuck.
Hi.
Huh?
How you doing?
Yeah, you like no, you want to just be able to flow. You want to be able to flow. So the money matrix requires you to, number one, create a what? Create a structure. Now, some of you in business may just be thinking about the holding company structure. That's one aspect, but that ain't everything. Because I know a whole lot of people who got holding companies and broke. You get what I'm saying? I know people that got 3, 4 LLCs and ain't got no money. I know people who got LLCs, 501c3s, 1099s, W-2 jobs. They got network marketing associations and they still ain't making money. You know why? Because they don't understand this matrix. This matrix suggests that you need a structure. So you need a financial structure. And that means you got to put together a tight plan and put a number to that plan. So I know how much money I can make in my own job, in my business. I know how much money my business, my company can pay me if nothing changes. If all I do is show up every day and be the CEO, I know how much money my company can pay me. But there are more things that I want to do that my job description, my role in my company ain't gonna pay for. So guess what I gotta do? I gotta create a structure. Now I've got to figure out, wow, what is the dollar amount that I actually want this year that my job ain't gonna pay me? My role ain't gonna pay me. Once I get that dollar amount, then I'm gonna reverse engineer it, meaning that I'm gonna divide it back to the time that I have in the year, and I'm gonna figure out, wow. So let's say if I need, let's just say hypothetically, I want $60,000 for myself, extra between September and December, right? Let's just say me as the CEO of my company, I look at my salary for the rest of this year and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get paid 8 more times or 9 more times before this year ends. And that dollar amount that I'm gonna get paid from my company ain't gonna be enough for me to do what I wanna do with my life. I need $60,000 more so I can be able to go to Miami 20 more times. I can be able to buy my wife a new bling bling for her anniversary. And I can just chill and eat out and just goof off for the rest of the year. I need 60 grand to do it. So how am I going to build a structure around that? Well, first of all, I'm going to look at, okay, I need 60 grand between September and December. 60 grand divided by 4 is $15,000. So if I'm getting a commission from my product that I'm selling, now I need to look at, okay, if I'm getting a commission, how much is my average commission? Is my average commission $1,000? Is my average commission $500? If you like, well, Ramon, I don't have a commission, find one. Find a job or another avenue that you can build a financial structure around. Because if you like, yeah, my job ain't paying me, they don't supposed to pay you to cover your lifestyle on your job. Like there's no job out there that does that. Do you not know that? Do you understand? You're not going to find a job that's going to cover everything you want to do and need to do in your life. Do you understand that? There are CEOs who make millions of dollars who still don't have enough money to cover their lifestyle. But guess what they do with the millions of dollars they make? They create a financial system to turn those millions into tens of millions so that they can have their own private jets, so that they can have 3 vacation homes, so that they can take care of their families. You get what I'm saying? So you look at a lot of people and be like, man, they must be paying that joker like $100 million a year. No, they ain't. They're paying them 8. But what he doing with 4 of them 8 is he flipping it to turn that 8 into 28 so that he can live like $100 million man or woman. You get what I'm saying? So if I need 15,000 more September, 15,000 more October, November, and December, now I got to figure out, wow, if I'm getting $1,000 commission from my company, now I'm going to divide that 15,000 into 1,000. That means I need to make 15 sales September, 15 extra sales in October, 15 extra sales in November, and 15 extra sales in December. So I need to start that now because I need 15 for September. You see how easy that math brings me to reality that, oh, wow, I can actually make an extra 60 grand because I have my hands on certain products that I can actually go to the market and sell. So the first component of the matrix is structure. Somebody give me some feedback on that if you understood what I just shared. If you didn't understand what I just shared, please go back and rewatch it when we air it again. The second component of the matrix is marketing. Now here's where the marketing comes in at. Because you want to market once you got your numbers right. Because you're not going to market yourself or your business or the products and services if you have no plan on why are you marketing. See, I'm not just marketing just to sell a product or a service or to get in front of people. I'm marketing because I need 60 grand to goof off. Or I need to buy my wife a new anniversary ring or whatever it is. I got things on my mind that I need to do and I want to do. So now I'm going to put a structure together. I'm going to make sure I understand the numbers and what I want and what I need and how much that looks like. And then I'm going to go to the marketing part of the matrix. So what is marketing? Marketing is, I'm going to give you one good word for marketing. I'm going to give you one good word for marketing. I can give you a couple, but I'm going to give you one good one right here. Attention. I want you to write that word down. Marketing, attention. Because let me tell you something. When you have a big enough why, you don't care what camera you got to get in front of. If you have a big enough why, you don't care who you got to stand in front of and communicate a message about your business or a message about the products and services that you provide. Oh, guess what? You could be on your job. When you have a big enough why, you'll go to your boss. I remember one of the first jobs I tried to get, and I wasn't educated or nothing, but I just loved the idea of dressing up. This was like 22 years ago. It was 1999. 22 years ago. I knew I wanted to be a businessman. I knew I wanted to be able to dress up every day, come into an office. Like I always fantasized about that. I used to always see myself like on Wall Street or something. I'm like, man, I want to be one of those bankers, man. I like wearing those banker blue stripe, pinstripe dress shirts. I was like, man, if I can get me a briefcase and get me like a nice pen, oh my God, I love that. I wanted to be that person so bad. But at the time, I was cooking. I was so far away from being that. I was hustling, like music equipment and used cars on the side. I was going to flea markets, buying stuff, going back to the hood, selling it. I was doing everything to make money, right? I would cut grass with people who had grass, landscape companies. I'll go out there on my day off to make $50 and, like turn 4 shades darker out there in that sun. But I did what I needed to do. But I remember one day I said, man, I'm gonna go fill out an application. It was a job opening at this company, and they had like a 4 or 5 story building. This was back in my hometown. And it was like an executive assistant job. It was like a big job. It was like a huge job. I didn't have no resume. I didn't even know nothing. I didn't know what a resume was. I had no idea. I didn't even know how to interview. But I knew one thing. I wanted to be up there on that 4th or 5th floor. I was like, man, I want to be up there, man. I don't even think I got past the receptionist that day. I think the receptionist turned me around. And I came in there sharp, too. I had my little one suit on. Matter of fact, I ain't have no suit. I just had some pants, a dress shirt, and a tie. But guess what? I'm bringing that up because I was willing to go into the market to get the attention, even though I didn't know what I was doing. Even though I made myself look like a fool, but it gave me the opportunity to see that if you want something bad enough, your why has to be big enough. Oh my God, that was a free nugget. You just missed it. Did you hear what I just said? Somebody write that down in the comments. If you want something bad enough, your why has to be big enough. Whew, that's deep. Because when your why gets big, you're not going to be on social media playing. At best, you're going to be on social media listening to people like Ramon, and you're going to also be on social media producing your own content. So the money matrix requires what? It requires the first component. Number 1, structure. Number 2, marketing. And then number 3, sales. If you do it in that order, I guarantee you'll increase your income. I guarantee you'll make more money. Now, in each of these three, there is a world of mechanics and skill sets that you have to learn and get used to. But at least if you have the skeleton, you got something to work with. So you may not be real good at putting a structure for your business and your finances together. Okay, we understand that. You may not be good in marketing yourself, in promoting and getting attention and building a brand. You may not be real good at creating a sales system and having a sales cycle and having a script and knowing how to exchange products and services with people you talk with and come into contact with. But at least you know what it's going to actually take. So the money matrix is what you can use as an incubator to get more money. But you're going to have to get good at structure, business and financial structure, marketing, attention, promotion, branding, and then sales. We're talking about exchanging your goods and services for someone else's credit card, swipe, or their cash or their check. All right? Now, here's the offer I want to give to you. For those of you that you know without a shadow of a doubt, Ramon, I want to make more money and I need this money matrix. If that's you, and you know you want to make more money and you just don't have the structure, the business and financial structure, you don't have the marketing system in place, you don't know enough to really produce, productivity in getting attention or in branding and promoting. Maybe you don't know enough about sales. You don't have the confidence to actually go out in front of a camera or in front of a group of people and give a presentation. All three of these components of this money matrix, I coach you on in our one-year business coaching program, and I provide workshops to teach you the nuts and bolts of all of these components. So we actually have 4 workshops in our one-year business coaching program. Each of those workshops addresses each of these 3, not only these 3, sales, marketing, and infrastructure, but we also teach you and train you on creating the best financial systems, learning financial strategies, becoming creative in your tax strategies. I teach you all that in our workshops, and I coach you on that in our one-year coaching program. So I want you to take into consideration, if you need this, that we have it available for you. Don't keep saying, I need to learn about business. I need to learn about money. I need to make more money. I need to learn how to be a better marketer. I need to learn how to sell better. I need to learn how to create a holding company. Don't keep saying you need these things and somebody offers it to you and you don't take up the offer. That means you're not in the matrix. You somewhere out of space in La La Land. I want to bring you back to the money matrix to show you how you can increase your income, expand your business, and become extremely good at what you know you want to do every day of your life. So we have a one-year business coaching program, and that one-year business coaching program is a $5,000 coaching program. We have up to a 12-month payment plan option for you. Did you hear what I say? We have up to a 12-month payment plan option. I'm getting ready to pull it up for you right now. There it is. Whoop, whoop, there it is. That's our one-year business coaching program behind me. So you have an opportunity for a one-time payment, 3, 6, 9, or 12-month payment plan. And here are all the benefits that we give you in our one-year business coaching program. I don't even know if you can find a one-year business coaching program, not life coaching, not relationship coaching, but I don't know if you can find a one-year business coaching program that provides everything that I, as a business coach and business consultant, provide in this program. If you can see from the screen, we start you off in our program with an initial one-on-one coaching session. So that's me taking 2 hours to help you put together a game plan, to identify with your goals, to see what you want to accomplish in your business and your finances within this year that you're going to be in the program. Once we put that game plan together, we set you on a 52-week track where you have access to 52 weeks of live Zoom coaching calls. Every Monday at 5 o'clock, I host a live Zoom coaching call. I'm teaching on the areas that you want to get better in. So whether it's structure, marketing, sales, financial systems, tax strategies, accounting, bookkeeping, whether it's being a CEO, managing the day-to-day operations of your business, whether it's leadership, goal setting, doing nonprofit community service. I teach on these things, and every week in this 52-week live Zoom coaching call, I give you an opportunity to ask questions. We have a Q&A session. You also get access to our virtual training assignments through our Blueprint Game Plan. So our Blueprint Game Plan is our online training program. You get 1 year free access to it. And everything that we have on our Blueprint Game Plan are actually training courses and programs that we teach you throughout the year in this coaching. We teach it in our VIP workshops, and we teach it in our group coaching masterminds. So you have an initial coaching session, right? After the coaching session, you have 52 weeks of live Zoom coaching calls every week for 52 weeks. Even if you can't attend in person, you can always go back and watch the recording. But we also have quarterly masterminds. So we come together in person every quarter, or you can come virtual, and we do a deep dive on your business and all other businesses that are present. Every quarter we have VIP workshops. So there's always something going on that you're going to be training and learning and developing and practicing and expanding your business and your finances on. And guess what? Our Blueprint Game Plan, you have access to it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can go to the platform anytime you want to on your device, your phone, or anything, computer, laptop, tablet, and you can start watching videos today. All right. So if you want to be a part of our 1 year business coaching program, I want you to text the word coaching. Text the word coaching to 404-478-7213. Text the word coaching to 404-478-7213. And guess what? If the coaching program, $5,000 program, up to a 12-month payment plan is too much for you, you could get access to our online training program, our Blueprint Game Plan. We have two options for you. We have a Blueprint Game Plan option that comes with weekly live Zoom coaching every week, $2,500. That's a $2,500 program. We have a payment plan for 12 months. That would be $208 a month for 12 months. That gives you access to all of our training and weekly coaching. You can get started for $208 today and get access to all of this training. You're going to learn about holding companies. You're going to learn about real estate investing. You're going to learn about financial literacy, tax strategies, accounting, QuickBooks. You're going to learn about goal setting. You're going to learn about running the day-to-day operations of your business. We have hundreds of videos and dozens of training courses on there to teach you everything you need to know about business, finances, and company expansion. We also have a 24-month payment plan and a 36-month payment plan. If $2,500 is too much, guess what? You can just get access to our Blueprint Game Plan with no coaching, $1,500. 12-month program, payment plan for $125, 24-month payment plan, 36-month. All you have to do is text the word Blueprint to 404-478-7213. So whether you want our coaching or our Blueprint, we have both available for you. Of course, our coaching program comes with all this. So when you get our coaching, you get access to all of our Blueprint information anyway. Yes, we do have a couple questions. Let's see. If you want something bad enough, your why has to be big enough. Thank you. PGH Network Live. Thank you for making that statement and for commenting on that. We have Julian Omega. What is the main business that you are running and getting most of your income from? My main business that I'm running and getting most of my income from is our consulting division. Our consulting division. So my wife and I, we have a consulting division. And so we consult real estate investors. That is people who want to get into real estate investing and who just need people who are experienced in real estate investing. My wife is a licensed real estate agent. I do more of the analyzing of the financials and of the deal structuring for the investors. And so we provide consulting to investors, let's say, who want to go pick up 3 or 4 properties and put them in their portfolio. Or it may be real estate developers who have 10 or 15 properties and they just want to figure out a better way to restructure it, to minimize taxes, to minimize difficulty and complexity, we consult individuals on that. We also consult other entrepreneurs and business owners, not just in the real estate industry, but we consult business owners and companies in the hospitality industry and in pretty much every industry. We show them how to properly start their holding companies. We consult them on how to properly structure their organizations, how to build out their systems for sales and for marketing and for logistics and operations, for finances, for sales, and for their executive team. We provide consulting for entrepreneurs and individuals and business owners on all ends of the spectrum. We also consult ministers and nonprofit organizations who want to make sure that they have their organizations structured right. So our consulting division is by far our biggest, most profitable division. Our next most profitable division would be our coaching division, because I'm actually using our coaching program to consult people. It's just more on a individual level. Most of the people who are in our coaching program are not seasoned business owners or seasoned developers or seasoned organizational leaders, meaning that most of the people who are in our coaching program may not necessarily have high or mid-level six-figure companies or million-dollar companies, all right? They're individuals who may either be transitioning out of a job into being full-time business owners, or people who are already full-time business owners but who just want to scale their businesses beyond six figures so that they can actually pay themselves a good salary, hire more staff, and continue to grow their businesses. But that coaching is actually a version of our consulting. But if I had to just specify it, our consulting division is our most profitable, because our consulting division ties into our real estate business. So we do both. We consult for real estate, hospitality, property management, investors, developers, and entrepreneurs. And then we have our coaching, in which we can coach anyone in any of those businesses as well. And then our third most profitable part of our business would be our online training, our blueprint game plan. So we've had a couple hundred people since we've launched our online school. We've had a couple hundred people come through our university, not just for business, but also for ministry training. And we're continuing to add more programs, especially within the next few months. We're going to have more programs for churches, for nonprofits, for groups. We actually have group programs right here. We have a group training program up to 10 users. So if you have a group of volunteers, a group of staff members that you want to train all of them on the same thing about business or finances, we provide training opportunities for groups as well. So just reach out to me. Let me know what we can do to help you. Tomorrow we'll be here, same place, same time on the Ramonepreston Show. I gotta go. The squad gotta go. The show gotta go. Until tomorrow. Love you. Have an amazing